friends, welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Mary and I'm so happy to have you here for today's video where I am going to be talking about my experience getting a VI peel. If you can see how shiny and weird I look right now, it's because I just got my VI peel yesterday, like a little over 24 hours ago. So I'm officially on day 2 and I had the maybe genius, maybe terrible idea to kind of chronicle this as I go through it. So I'll be recording a little bit every day for the next week, then maybe like 2 weeks out to show you guys the final results, and then I'll put it all together and post it. So I'm really happy to be sharing this with you if you are thinking about getting a VI peel, or maybe if you just got one and you're like, okay, what can I expect? I'm hoping that this video will help you. I'm gonna assume that you probably already know at least a little bit about VI peels, but for those who maybe just stumbled across this video by happenstance, a VI peel is like a medium depth, professionally administered chemical peel. So I've done peels before that were like a pumpkin mask at home. It kind of tingles, maybe it burns a little. I've even had like a lactic acid mask or peel as part of a facial that was administered by an esthetician. But this is my first time getting a legit, holy crap, my face is falling off chemical peel, and I'm really excited, but I did a lot of research before doing it, and I really feel like the VI peel specifically was the right choice for me. Before going through this experience, like honestly, like all I kind of knew and remembered about chemical peels was something that I saw in Sex and the City like over 20 years ago, where Samantha had to go to this really big event with the girls and she wanted to look fresh and she got a chemical peel like, I don't know, a day or two before, and she showed up and her face looked like freaking hamburger meat. It was just raw and disgusting. So I've been wanting to get a chemical peel for a while, but I always thought it was this really painful thing, this really expensive thing, and this thing that was going to kind of have me down for a while, not being able to leave the house without scaring small children. And while I do plan on mostly staying home once the peeling and the flaking begins, this seems like it will have a little bit easier of a recovery. So that's kind of what prompted me to go with the VI peel. It was also really affordable, particularly for Southern California. So the VI peel cost me around $400, and I've done facials before that were like these hydro deluxe microdermabrasion facials that did a really good job of like flushing out my skin, freshening up my skin. It was looking good, but it didn't have like really permanent or semi-permanent result. And I spent on that like over half of what I spent on this chemical peel, which I think will probably have better results that are longer lasting. It's probably worth mentioning that I am no stranger when it comes to some of the more advanced cosmetic procedures. So I started getting Botox over 6 years ago. I actually haven't gotten it since 2020 because my husband and I decided we were going to start trying to get pregnant, and I wanted to give my body time to get rid of the botulism toxin that I had been injecting into my face for the past like 5 years. So I haven't gotten Botox in a couple years, but I've done Botox, I've done lip fillers, I even did the, what are these, nasolabial folds. I used to have really deep wrinkles just right here. And when I was 30, I went and got filler here. I got hyaluronic acid injected here. Hurt really bad. And the lady told me it would last 6 months, maybe 12 months before I would need to go and get more. And it's been 6 years now, and I'm finally just now starting to see these little wrinkles forming again. Which is crazy to me because like every time I would go see her for like year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, like after getting the injections, I'm like, hey, I thought this was only supposed to last like 6 months to a year. And she told me that sometimes, not always and not often, but sometimes when people get these hyaluronic acid injections in places where their face was normally fuller, like naturally fuller, had more volume when they were younger, it kind of prompts the body, reminds the body, oh, hey, I should be producing collagen here. I should be filling this in. This isn't supposed to be creased and deep and, you know, all this stuff. And I guess that my body had that response because I'm sure the hyaluronic acid probably dissolved a long time ago, but I'm just now starting to get the wrinkles back. So that actually makes me really hopeful because I'm hoping that this peel, obviously it's gonna like eat my face off, and then I will produce a new face, and I'm hoping that that reminds my body that I should be producing collagen and healthy skin cells, and like hoping to kind of stretch the results out even further. That's what I'm hoping for, because that's what I've seen already with some of my more costly and invasive procedures. So let me tell you about my experience with getting the VI peel. So yesterday was day 1 for me. That was the day that I got it. It was a really quick and easy procedure. I laid down as though I was getting a facial. The esthetician did end up deciding to give me the VI Precision Plus peel, which is, I don't know, a little more intense, a little more, I don't know. I don't know. She said like the VI plus a little extra for people who have like darkening and stuff, because it may be hard to see in this video, but I do have some like little spots right here, some little sunspots that are from my days before I knew that sunblock was important, and it's from my driving side. And so I would drive to work every day with no sunblock on, thinking I didn't need it because, hey, I'm just driving to work. And, you know, over time, that repeated sun exposure, driving there, driving back every single day, this side of my face, I got little sunspots here. And they're not severe, you know, it's my vanity, whatever, I don't care. I kind of wanted them gone. Another reason I wanted to get this peel was because my husband's in the military. He's been deployed for almost 6 months now, and he and I are actually about to be meeting in Honolulu, Hawaii in just a few weeks to spend 1 week together right before he wraps up his deployment and finally comes home. And even though I could probably show up in a paper bag and my husband would be happy to see me, I really wanted to look my best. Not just for him, but for me. Like, I'm going to be in Hawaii. I'm going to be taking a lot of pictures. I really just wanted to look absolutely stunning for this trip, look really fresh, glowing skin, hopefully lighten up or get rid of some of the spots on my face. So we decided to go with something a little more intense and do the Precision Plus with all of these factors in mind. So once we decided on the exact treatment I was going to get, I lay on the table. She cleaned my face really, really well, as though I was getting a facial, dried it off, I think. I don't know. There were steps involved. And then she actually applied the VI peel. And I think it was like a 2-part thing. Like, she did one and then she did the other. But she really took her time, like massaging it into my face. I think in the parts of my face where the skin is a little thicker, like, you know, here and here and where the spots are, she was really kind of just vigorously rubbing it in there. And then in the parts of my face that require a little more gentle touch, like around my eyes or here on my eyelids, yes, they put the peel on your eyelids, much more gentle touch. But I think from start to finish, like from when I laid my head down until I was up and walking out the door, it was under 30 minutes. So it was really quick. It was not painful going on. She told me that there is an ingredient in there. It's like derived from ibuprofen or something, which that really helps to just decrease any pain that you would have. There is some discomfort as it's going on, but I honestly think that in the past when I've had a lactic acid peel, which is like a surface level or level 1 peel, that was more uncomfortable for me than this was going on. So it was really easy. You do leave the building with it on your face. You do have to wear it from 4 hours from when it's put on, and then you wash it off at home, and there's a number of steps that you do. So as part of my homework, she did have me download the VI app. You download it on your phone, and then you select the type of peel that you got, the time that you got the peel. You can do before and after pictures, but most importantly about the app is it gives you very detailed instructions on your aftercare. You don't have to download the app. They do give you like a little booklet that says the same stuff, but I think the app is kind of cool because it gives you notifications and reminds you of when it's time to start doing those things in case you get busy and you forget. So I do have the little pamphlet and I do have the app. They also send you home with goodies. So I'll show you what they sent me. I've already used some of it, but you get like more than one of some of these things. So I still have at least one of each. So I got a couple of these, and these are just the Gentle Purifying Cleanser. It's just face wash, just a gentle face wash. You do have to stretch these out because I got like 2 packs, and these 2 packs have to last me 2 times a day for the next 7 days. So I recommend just snipping off the corner here so you can really ration it out, because if you rip it across the top where it's perforated, you may accidentally dump out more than you really need. It's very foaming. A little goes a long way, so I would just snip the corner and just a little dab will do ya. I also got this VI Peel Post Peel Towelette. I will tell you, it stinks so bad. I have no idea what's in this towelette, but it tells you in the instructions that you have to throw it away and wash your hands after you use it. But it's going on your face. Part of the process. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But on night one, you have to wash your face and then you dab this all over it and it stinks. And I didn't like it. Because I got the Precision Plus, I also have Precision Plus towelettes, which are applied after the first one. I don't know. Again, I don't know what it is. I just know that it smells bad. Part of the process. We're embracing it. You have this post-treatment repair cream. This is just a moisturizing lotion. And then you have an SPF 50, which you put on in the morning before you leave the house after this guy. And according to the instructions, once you have this on, you can apply your makeup normally. I did not put on any foundation. All I did today was eyebrows, eyelashes, and some lip balm. I really just felt like my skin probably needed to breathe, and there's probably no like science to back up this statement, but intuitively I'm just like, you know what, let my skin breathe. Like, I'll just moisturize it, sunblock it, go about my day. I don't want to pile a bunch of cosmetics on it, so I let it do its thing. Right now my skin is really, really pink. Like, this started maybe like 6 hours ago where it just started getting kind of red. I am not normally the shade of a cherry tomato. Kind of happened midday around day 2 for me, and I'm really, really shiny and my skin is really taut. Like, it's very, very, very tight. So I didn't want to like play with fire and just cake a whole bunch of makeup on it. So I only used these before I left the house today. So I was sent home with all those goodies. I had all the instructions in the app. I'm not going to go by step by step by step exactly what you do, but you have kind of 2-part washing, toweletting, moisturizing in your first evening. You have more homework on your first evening than you do on any other night. I will say that for the first wash, it did sting, probably more than when I actually had it applied, and I'm not sure why exactly. A really good reference point for me is I was in the Navy for 6 years, and when I was in the Navy, I had to get pepper sprayed, OC sprayed as part of my job so I could then be certified to carry OC spray. And once you get OC sprayed, oh my God, it hurts, you burn, you cry, whatever, and then you wash it out. Eventually you feel better, okay, you go about your day. You think you're okay until later that evening when you get home and you take your first shower or you go to wash your face before bed and you get this like reflash where all of the OC spray that was hiding deep, deep down in your pores comes back out to play once you wash it. So I'm wondering if maybe that's what happened a little bit, where the chemicals in the peel, you know, they were there for 4 hours, they're chilling, they're hanging out, they're not bothering me. Once I put water on them, I kind of reactivated everything. It wasn't like very painful, like on a scale of 1 to 10 of pain, it was maybe a 2. But in terms of discomfort, probably a 4 or a 5. There was some burning, there was some discomfort there. So I was very happy to get it off of my face. And then I opened up the towelette and it smelled. And so day 1 was pretty easy. Like, it was a little discomfort, a little pain, no big deal. You could not see. I was afraid that like I was going to walk out of the clinic looking crazy. You couldn't even see that I had this peel on my face. It dried as kind of a tanny, orangey shade, but nothing too crazy. Like, really nothing too crazy. Day 1 was pretty uneventful. However, around 2 o'clock this morning, so technically day 2, but really only like not even 12 hours after I got the peel, I woke up to my eyelids itching like crazy, and not the rest of my face, just my eyelids. And I'm guessing it's because the skin there is really thin. Maybe the peel is taking hold a little more quickly. I don't know, but my eyelids were itching to heaven. Obviously, you can't scratch it when you have the peel. You have to just embrace the suck, as they say, and know that it's for a greater good. But oh my gosh, it was really hard for me to go back to sleep because my eyelids were so itchy. Then this morning I woke up, eyelids were not so bad. My skin was just really, really tight. I did not realize I am starting to get some little wrinkles above my eyebrows. Did not realize that until my skin started pulling itself so tight, probably getting ready to start cracking open, flaking off, breaking open, you know, with the peel. But this morning I took my before picture and I saw all these crazy wrinkles around my eyebrows, which previously didn't exist. So it's day 2 for me, and my skin is getting really, really, really tight. And then, like I mentioned earlier, I kind of started turning into a cherry tomato like 6 hours ago, which again, I'm assuming is because my face is about to fall off. I've been doing really good about staying out of the sun, moisturizing, drinking a lot of water. I'm assuming that tomorrow my skin will start flaking. So tomorrow I am going to be working from home. Tomorrow's a Thursday. Friday I'm working from home. Saturday, Sunday, the weekend is here, and I'm hoping by Monday my face will be looking kind of like a face again. So that is it for my kind of intro to VI peel, why I did it, day 1, how we doing, day 2, how we doing. I will come back here tomorrow night and record my day 3 video, hopefully with a nice flaky face. Hi, it is day 3, and as you see, I am still looking very cherry tomato-esque, but now with some flaking. Look at that. I'll post like a closer up picture over me talking, but when I woke up this morning, I had just a little bit of flaky skin going right around my nostrils, and now it's like 5:30 p.m. and I am like really looking spectacular with all of this flaking going on around my nose and mouth, which is what the app told me would probably start happening today. It said I would start seeing flaking today, which typically first appears around the nose and mouth. So everything is going exactly how it should. Weirdly enough, last night I woke up again with itchy eyelids, so I cannot freaking wait for these eyelids to start cracking and peeling so that this itchiness can go away. Still not really any discomfort, just some general itchiness and redness. Other symptoms, I was really hungry today. I spent most of today snacking. That's probably not related to the face peel, but I'm gonna say it is because I snacked like a lot today. My body needs all the calories to rebuild the skin, right? Can I go with that? So that's pretty much it. Nothing new to report, and I will check back in tomorrow on day 4. It is day 4 and my skin is looking crazy. Look at all of this peeling. I'm really thankful that I'm like making this much progress. I'm hoping that that means that the itching will not wake me up tonight. So, you know, the first 2 nights it was my eyelids. This past night, the night of day 3, I woke up to myself scratching right above my lip. And I know that you should not scratch, obviously. It can be very damaging for your skin as it's going through this process, but I was literally like sleep scratching. So I don't know if I should have like cut my nails or I don't know. But I woke up to myself scratching right above my lip because it was so itchy. Other than that, the itchiness has mostly subsided, except right around my mouth and like right here. I want to claw it open, but I won't. Otherwise, not very itchy, no longer super red. I do have a pro tip for you guys now that I'm on day 4. And this is probably like a no-brainer. I don't know why I didn't think of this, but make sure you get groceries the day before or the day of, right before you do your peel, because I normally get groceries on the weekend and I'm looking like this right now, and I'm pretty freaking confident I'm not going to be done shedding off all of my skin before the weekend is over. So now I'm stuck like eating all of those groceries that are like in the back of the cabinets that we never touch and we kind of just wait to expire. I'm just stuck eating those groceries, those foods. So maybe this is helping me save money. This investment helping me save money already. I will look forward to seeing you guys for day 5 of my VI peel. So it is day 5, and as you can see, or you may see, my face is really just kind of shedding like right around the edges. So it very much seems like whenever the peeling starts, it starts in the center and then works its way out towards the edge of the face. So some fun surprises that I had today was that my earlobes started shedding some skin, and I didn't realize that the peel was applied to my earlobes or somehow got on my earlobes. My neck has finally started peeling some, but not very heavily, and it's different than the peeling that's going on my face. So I'm not sure what the difference is. I guess maybe the neck skin is thinner and they apply, I don't know. I really don't know. This is all speculation at this point. But so far, I'm really happy with the results. They probably look really subtle to people who don't know my face. But the area that I was really hoping to kind of improve upon was right along here where I have some of these sunspots and age spots, and they are noticeably lighter. I've sent pictures to friends to see, like, am I crazy? Does this actually look lighter? And it does actually look lighter. So I'm not sure if like this is as light as it gets, or if in the coming weeks as new skin emerges, it's going to lighten even more. I don't know. Whenever I booked, I was told that like the best results are seen 4 to 6 weeks after the peel. So I don't know if like the age spots are going to get a little lighter or what, but I'm really happy with how they look right now. I don't know if you can see. Maybe I'll put some pictures or something. So I'm guessing that by the end of today, like by the time I wake up tomorrow, this will pretty much be done around the outer rim of my face. Maybe I'll have some little spots left, but I definitely think within the next 24 hours, the major peeling is going to be done, which is good because I have to get groceries tomorrow or I'm going to starve. So hopefully it's like done peeling or close enough to done peeling tomorrow that I won't look quite so scary as to frighten small children. So I will be back tomorrow to show you my day 6 results. It is day 6 and I am looking a little rough today. It was my like get stuff done day, my errand day, my grocery day. I don't think anyone noticed. I still have a little bit of like, I don't know, maybe I'll take a picture. I don't know if the camera's showing it. I still have some flakiness like right around the edges here. For the most part, it's pretty much done. My neck did start peeling a little bit more today, but it looks so different than the peeling on the face. The peeling on the face almost like comes off in like big sheets or big strings. And on the neck, it just looked kind of like linty. I don't know how else to say it. It looked like fuzzy. I don't know, but the neck is still kind of going, but everything else is pretty much done. So I do go back to the office tomorrow, but I'm pretty confident that in between like washing my face before bed, sleeping through the night, and washing my face in the morning, it'll pretty much be gone by the time I go back to work. Or if I have any peeling still left to do, it'll be like really, really minor. So overall, I'm really happy with the results. I don't know if you can tell that there's like obvious lightening of the age spots that I have right here, kind of along my cheekbone, but I'm happy with that. And I'm also curious to see, like I've said before, if it's going to get a little bit lighter in the weeks to come as my body produces collagen and new skin cells and all this stuff, or if this is like as good as it gets. And if this is as good as it gets, I'm still happy with it. I'll probably do another peel later this year just to lighten it up a little bit more, but I am happy with it. But if it gets lighter like on its own in the coming weeks, then that would be really, really cool. So that's it for day 6, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day 7. It is day 7, and I feel like as this video has progressed, I've just gotten bummier and bummier coming on here, but like, I don't know, you try recording a video every day for a week straight, the motivation it just goes. So I'm pretty much done. I still have some peeling that's happening here along my jaw. Had a little bit going on throughout the day, kind of on my neck, and then, I don't know, like this part under here underneath my chin. The neck peeling is a little weird. It looked really fuzzy. I don't know how to say it. It looked really fuzzy, but not too bad overall. I was kind of hoping I would be completely done by today and not have any lingering, but I honestly think it's pretty much going to be over with by tomorrow. All the itchiness has subsided, all the discomfort. I feel perfectly fine. I'm still going to like continue giving my skin a little bit of a break for the next week. So no foundations or anything, just let my skin breathe. My esthetician didn't say this, but I did read online that it can take 1 to 2 weeks for your skin to heal. So even though the peeling is pretty much done, my skin's probably still healing from slathering it with chemicals. I don't know. So I am going to continue just washing and moisturizing for the next week. And then I'll go back to my normal skincare routine of using masks and serums and all that stuff. But for right now, I'm going to continue giving it a break. I'm also going to continue avoiding the sun for another week. So I know that staying out of the sun is important, but I live in Southern California. I have dogs that I walk. I have a pool. I have horses. I spend time in the sun. I just wear sunblock. But through all of this and for the next week, I haven't been taking the dogs for walks. Like I have a fenced in yard. So I'm like, go potty. Come back in, sun is evil. And I've really been limiting my time in the sun, but that is not a permanent, like I'm not going to continue doing that. So, you know, I wear sunblock when I can, I wear hats, I wear sunglasses, but I enjoy the outdoors. Why am I like apologizing? I think it's because I know like skincare people are going to find this video. And so I'm being really apologetic about doing the things that I like to do. I wear sunblock. Like I'm doing what I can, guys. I'm doing what I can. So I'm giving myself one more week of staying out of the sun, and then I will go back to responsible exposure to the sun. Hopefully I won't start, encouraging these little sunspots to come back, but I think that I am really happy with the results. I'm excited to see if things change in the coming weeks. If they do, maybe I'll do another video of like a month after my peel, but I'm just really happy with the results. Will I do this again? Yeah. Definitely. I will try to pick a time where I do not have to go to work. I did not think I was going to have to go into the office at all once I started peeling, but I ended up having to come in for a meeting with a customer, and I was sitting there looking absurd. I was looking absurd, and I made up some crazy story about getting a really bad sunburn on Memorial Day. So there's that. If you found this video helpful, please show me that you enjoyed it by clicking the like button. And if you have any questions about my experience getting a VI peel, anything about the cost, where I got it, why I got it, any of the symptoms, if you want to talk about your experience and see if there's anything I can help you with, drop a comment below. I love talking about skincare. I love vibing out. So happy to chat with you guys. If you made it this far, thank you for sticking through to the end. And if you're so inclined, click the subscribe button, because I am posting on this channel more frequently now, and I'm posting all about beauty and health and lifestyle. Would love to have you here. Bye, friends.